Hello again everybody, and welcome to another Edge Sculpture New Introductions video presentation with myself, Dan and Matt. As you can see, we have brought along the miniatures. Many of you would have seen the small miniature video that we released earlier in the year. Yeah, earlier in the year, and that was just to give you a flavour of what was to come and to give you a general idea of what we were talking about. So this video on the eve of them actually hitting the shops, as it were, is just to give you a better insight as into what they are and you know, an explanation of them really.
Well, the first video, which I think Dan did an absolutely brilliant job. Dan does all the production work himself, so I was really happy with that.
Thank you very much.
It was how to either let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, you know, release the idea, demonstrate something. It's very difficult with a proper miniature, which is what we wanted to achieve in terms of painting and everything, and even being the same material. But it's very difficult when you haven't been discussing it on any level, or putting particularly pictures of, say, masters and things like that, which doesn't do anything apart from, you wouldn't even know if I haven't discussed it. We thought the video where you see them all large and then you see them small and you don't really know until someone's hand comes in, says it all without having to go through a lot of rhetoric. And we had a great response from that, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we had a great response with the pictures from the show and the trade show. Fantastic. The shops loved it as well, which is fantastic. Now going forwards, which is where we're at now, I think this presentation is all about us again demonstrating the scale of them with the original pieces, and just basically talking through what maybe our plans are going forward, because this is by no means it. These are the first 6. It might have taken a while to get here with the 6, but that's because we didn't know how well the response was going to be for them. So now I am working on another 6. Yeah. We've penciled in another 6 beyond that. So it is moving forwards. Now, even originally the concept I thought would work best with just the heads or the busts, but indeed it works with the figures as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the turtle,
as you see,
it?
The turtle here. We've got his large original and the small miniature here, and as you can see, it is an exact replica, miniaturized version of it, and that the success of that will lend us obviously to be doing the figures, which we do have a couple in the pipeline.
We have already. I mean, that's another thing is you can't always wait to see if something's successful. You also have to have a sense of conviction and confidence yourself, which we do. I mean, we like them ourselves, so we want to pursue it. In fact, if anything, you know, you want to be given the chance to pursue something like this. Is fantastic, and we've enjoyed every minute of it so far, because it is different. It might be not a new piece per se, which I'm doing those as well, and I do enjoy that process. In fact, you know, we are on the eve of releasing another couple of new sculpts, and I've sculpted already a new piece beyond that, and I'm looking to that. We've got another launch of another piece unmentioned in late September as well, haven't we? Yeah,
we're going to have 2 more in early July, and then you've just finished another sculpt only last week, which will be for September.
But the miniatures, we're going to concentrate just on this 6 for now, because you guys haven't got them. And the next part of the story with them is for you to have them, and hopefully you like them, and then we go from there, isn't it? Yeah. But we have tried our level best. Also, packaging now.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I think at the back end of the smaller video there was a little picture of the box, which you can see there. So that is the actual box. That's what it will actually come in. I've got one here. So it will come with a sleeve over it, just to protect it. So we'll ditch the sleeve, and as you can see, it's a beautiful matte black box with silver foil logo on there. It's a lidded box, really tough, and it's very gifty. It's lovely, very chic. Okay, I'll just open it up for you so you can have a look inside. Put that over there. So as you can see, this is a lion bust, but as you can see, it's really nicely packaged and padded with Stratocell packaging. Just pop that off, and you can see the The Lion fits nicely and snug inside. It will be bagged, but I've taken the bag off just so you can have a look to see how well it fits in there.
I also think with the dark grey Stratocell, it also bounces the colour of the piece out as well.
Yeah, it looks classy, doesn't it?
And the reason we mention that, in other words, why does it need to look good in a box? Well, because unlike the larger pieces, which of course usually become packaged in a larger cardboard vessel, which is primarily just to enable us to get them through to your door through whatever shipping hub they travel through, because they're a lot larger. The smaller pieces allow us to do something a little bit differently. So we've actually decided to do a lidded gift box.
Yeah.
Now, yes, a lot of you guys might be buying these for yourselves, and that is fantastic. But it might be that people buy them as a gift. And I think a lidded box allows a person to have that sort of, story with something when they've opened it, the intrigue.
Yeah.
So when they've pulled the lid off, they can see what's inside. And I think it's trying to capture that. And I think, again, as part of the process, you get one chance to do that. We didn't want to just jump at it. So, number one, we went for, did you guys like the notion of what we're doing? Did you like the idea? And when we first took them to Atlanta, that was an experiment to see if people liked it.
Yeah.
And again, secondly, at Birmingham. And that went, in England, that went well as well. But I think the packaging at this stage is, getting it right now is so important.
No, it is. And I think it looks...
Very happy with it.
I'm very happy. Yeah, very happy with it. I think it looks
now
lovely.
Going down the line here, our setup, which is basically a white plinth with white turntables. Now, we did this very much for a trade show that we did in Birmingham that I've just touched upon. And why do we do turntables the same way as we've got the larger ones here? Yeah. It's basically so that at a show, when we're talking about a piece, this is when we first did it, we could talk about it without dragging a piece over whatever surface we're displaying them on. So we make these, etc. And I think by complete accident, the same thing has happened with the smaller pieces. We have a turntable here, and again, this is so that when we were at a show, we literally leave them on like that.
Oh,
the batteries are still alive.
Batteries are still alive. Yeah.
Even when I pressed the button down, I wasn't quite sure. But either way.
How about this one? Third time looking.
It enabled us to leave the display, let people see them by themselves without any hard sell or story, and it enables people to see everything all the way around. Now, why am I mentioning this? Because Dan is looking at bringing them, to make them available for you guys to purchase as well. And I think that's very, very important, because everything we do, we like to be able to repeat. Now, that doesn't mean to say that the turntables will be available straight away, but probably very close to Christmas, I would say.
I would have thought so. They're just an added extra, if you so wish. I mean, primarily, yes, the shops will want them to
hopefully to display,
present them, as we do, but also, you might want to do it at home. These are running on batteries, but they do come with USB mains adapter on there, and also this is going clockwise, but you can just flick of a switch, they will go the other way. So they are really good.
Oh, by accident, I managed to do that very thing. Now, also, how to display them beyond today, next year, etc. Because this range is in its infancy, and I am working on others, I'm very much considering a sort of like a wall shelving unit that you can create some box sections with and build it up, so you can create a wall mosaic sculpture, etc., something like that. Now, have I done it yet? No. Does it look great in my mind? It does. Have I done some pre-measuring of sizes that could work? Yes, I have. This is something I think for 225 we'll be touching upon a little bit more, hopefully with a physical example of an edge shelving unit, if you like. But also along with that, we'll have more pieces anyway.
Exactly,
won't we, Dan?
to make it more viable. Yeah.
More viable. But that's just part of this journey. So yes, I think we've covered everything that we possibly can. I think from here you need to see the 360, Dan.
Yeah,
really.
Absolutely. As many of you have seen these videos before, now we're going to jump to the 360, which is a close-up of the piece, because as you can appreciate from this distance, these, well, they are miniature, but they look even more miniature from this distance. So yeah, I think without any further ado, it's magic button time. Miniature magic button
Miniature
time.
magic button.
And over to the 360s, and then we'll see you in the next video, won't we?
Okay, yeah.
Okay then. 3, 2, 1, go.